succeed in it. But we don't know. Nobody knows.
What happens next is anyone's guess. Europe mobilizes as Trump stands firm on America's demand to have Greenland. Also ahead, uncontrolled blaze. Authorities in Chile declare a state of catastrophe as flames rip through dozens of homes. We're live in the region. Plus, just a little excitement there. Congratulations are in order as Senegal walks away with the AFCON trophy, but controversy is sending shockwaves through the world of sports. Hello everyone, live from New York, I'm Bianca Rodriguez. Zayn is off today. You are watching One World. We begin with fractures, the world's most powerful military alliance. European leaders are set to hold an in-person emergency summit on Thursday as they grapple with how to respond to Donald Trump's tariff threats to America's closest allies. Over the weekend, the U.S. president threatened to impose sanctions on any European country that doesn't back his plan to take over Greenland. The reaction was swift and emphatic. While the EU says that it prefers to find consensus through negotiation, it warned that it's prepared to act forcefully if necessary.
Should the threatened tariffs be imposed, the European Union has tools at its disposal and is prepared to respond, because we will do everything necessary to protect EU economic interests.
Meanwhile, over the weekend, the U.S. Treasury Secretary implied that if Europe just goes along with the U.S. plans for Greenland, there won't be a problem.
Make it part of the United States, and there will not be a conflict, because the United States right now, we are the hottest country in the world, we are the strongest country in the world. The Europeans project weakness, the U.S. projects strength.
Thousands of leaders from the world of business, government, and beyond are gathering in Davos for the annual World Economic Forum. This year's expected Greenland's topic to be high on the agenda. President Trump is set to hold meetings with some of those leaders on Wednesday. CNN's Anna Kubin joins me now live in London, and the reaction is unified there among European nations that while they do not want to escalate a trade war with the United States, they are, for the most part, prepared to respond to the president's demand that the U.S. will indeed acquire Greenland one way or the other.
Yes, well, Bianca, this really is the issue at this forum this year. It's going to take up all the oxygen, which, wasn't really anticipated. This forum was going to be dominated by conversations around AI, whether or not we're in an AI bubble. But now it's really all about geopolitics and these new threats by Donald Trump to both annex a territory that's part of NATO, but also to slap tariffs on allies who don't agree with it. And the EU does not seem to be lying down with this. We have reports that they are considering whacking the US with 93 billion euros worth of retaliatory tariffs. And that really puts us back into this, or potentially back into this trade war, the thing that the European Union and United Kingdom tried so hard last year to avoid. And we have these tentative trade deals with the EU and the UK with the US, which could potentially be thrown into doubt. There's something called an anti-coercion instrument, which really is the last resort. This is the EU's way of, which would be blocking the United States from certain parts of this market. And this is all part of that potential retaliation. And of course, markets are not happy at all today, with European markets down. Gold is up. It hit a record today because of all the tension and the volatility. It's seen as a safe haven asset. And investors, Bianca, really do have a lot of reasons to feel quite uneasy about the way the world and geopolitics is heading right now.
Yeah, and we should remind viewers that markets here in the U.S. are closed in observation of the Martin Luther King Jr. holiday. We'll see how they react tomorrow. Anna Kubin, thank you so much.